Welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic 7. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today we're going to be handling a few administrative items, turning in a few quests, doing a little bit of training, and then I think we'll be spending a little bit of time in the arena before we make our way over to Avali. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to head over to Tularia. We have a few quests which we have completed but need to turn in here. The first of which is the Druid Promotion Quest. So, having been promoted to Great Druids, at least in an honorary capacity, we can now take the quest for promotion to Archdruid. Now, this quest involves finding the skull of King Zokar IV and returning it to his tomb in the Barrow Downs. Now, I don't think I've ever actually done this quest before, but I believe that the skull that we found in the tunnels of Nihon is Zokar IV's skull, so we've already taken care of the first part. So the second part is just to return his skull to his tomb, and I'm pretty sure that his tomb is the same place that we finished the monk initiation quest. The Ankh on the map in the Beardows, so that should be pretty easy to take care of. Before we head out to the next area, though, I'm going to head over here past the Angry Trees and speak with the oldest tree in the forest. Now, we've already recovered the Heart of Wood from the Mercenaries Guild in Tatalia, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that in. And that should actually calm down these trees. They no longer attack us. And it looks like that succeeded. See a chest over here, so let's pick that up. We're no longer short on money, but, you know, I'll never turn down additional funds. Okay, I believe that's everything that we have in Tularia. The next step is going to be head to Celeste. Here, we'll turn in the quest for clearing that dungeon filled with vampires and queens of the dead. And this should actually be a pretty sizable experience reward. Yeah, 20,000 gold, so I'm assuming that the experience is commensurate with that. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to read the inscription on the obelisk. We should be getting fairly close in terms of the obelisks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just over halfway there. So there are 5 zones that we still need obelisks from. Okay. That's actually all that we needed to take care of in Celeste, but there are a few things we'll need to do in Bracada. So now that we've taken the light path in the game, an additional quest has opened up that I had forgotten to pick up earlier. So Gary Zim here gives us a quest to recover the Season's Stole. This takes place in the Hall of the Pit, which is the sort of intermediate area between the Deyja Desert and the actual pit itself. So that'll just be a quick little teleport into the pit and then running for our lives to recover that stole. But first, I'm going to turn in the quest that we just completed. We've calmed the trees in the forest, so now we have all been promoted to honorary ranger ranks. Okay, let me just take a look at my quest log, make sure I didn't miss anything else that we can turn in. Okay, I'm just going to go take care of this Seasons of the Stole quest real quick. This is going to be a little bit of a fun run. So, since we can't teleport in invisibly, as soon as we teleport into the pit, all of these enemies are going to become aggressive. And there's some very powerful enemies, so it's entirely possible that... Okay, we made it out in not too bad of condition. I was almost expecting to lose a few people in that run, but no such bad luck. Now, here we have a chest that was previously empty, but now Contains a little bit of loot.
Figures.
Yeah, might as well take that. And the seasoned stole.
Figures.
I'm gonna go ahead and enchant that bow, see if we get anything good. I'll take that over the bows of doom that I have. And now we're just going to go ahead and
Abracadabra.
teleport back to Celeste and hop off the edge of the world. Ooh, that could have been bad. Looks like a flight has been dispelled while we were in the pit, so I'm just going to recast that so I don't die. And I've never completed this quest before, so I'm actually a little bit curious as to how much experience it's going to give. So, taking a look at the knight, I have 605,000. Turning that in... 7,000, so... Not really significant, but... why not? Okay. That's all the quests that we have completed at the moment, so I really do want to get the knight promoted to champion. So I'm going to start focusing on the arena quests whenever they come up. So my thoughts are, I'm going to go train, but only to a certain point. I'm going to train until the day becomes Sunday. Then I'll teleport over to Harmondale and take the carriage from there to the arena. So since training each time adds 8 days to the calendar, if we train 3 times from Thursday, we should end up on Sunday. So what I'm going to do is come here. Oh, well, that actually worked out perfectly because that's the cap for Arathia. Okay, here we are, Sunday, March of the 3rd year already. I will head back to Castle Harmondale. Flight, it's just a little bit faster. And this will take us to the arena.
This doesn't look too dangerous.
Now, unfortunately, you can't pre-buff before starting the fight, so at the beginning, this might be a little bit hectic. I'm going to go ahead and put regeneration up on the sorcerer. I'm going to start with Hour of Power. Then I'm going to run around a little bit until we can continue moving. Day of the Gods will come next.
Was that supposed to hurt?
And then Day of Protection. Okay, now we shouldn't have any issues here. This is quite a bit easier on the Knight difficulty than it was on Lord, so I probably didn't need to take all those precautions from the beginning. Okay. Now with that, I can either take a carriage back to Harmondale, or I think that I can teleport out of here. Yeah, so... let's see... yeah, I mean, there's no reason to waste the calendar time like that. Although, there's actually no reason for us to be in Harmondale at the moment, so why don't I teleport up to Celeste? Now from here, we can continue training. Once again, it's Thursday, so I will just go ahead and train 3 more times, assuming I have enough experience to do that.
Best training in the land. Brilliant. 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 Brilli Brilliant.
Okay, that brings us to Sunday, so back to Harmondale we'll go.
Traveling today? Think the coach leaves right away.
Back to the
This
arena,
doesn't look too dangerous.
and then let's do that again. Now this time, I'm not going to bother putting up all of those buffs. I'll just go with Hour of Power.
What that bad man?
I'll go with Day of the Ghost.
Ow! Got him. Ow! Was that supposed to hurt?
Yes, I think golems are another enemy that explode when you kill them.
Ow!
Yes, they are.
That's just a scratch. Was that supposed to hurt? Ow! That's just a scratch. That's just a scratch.
I apparently missed something. Alright, that should do. Okay, and then one last trip back up to Celeste. Now, I would be fairly surprised if we still have enough experience left to train 3 times, but you see.
Best training.
Actually, you know, while we're here,
Fine armor for sale.
I should be checking this place to see if there's anything good for sale.
I hope I have been of service.
Can I help you find something? Return soon, my friend.
So I'm just going to enchant those 2 items that I bought. Okay, so a Bow of Sparks will be an upgrade over the Bow of Doom, at least.
Best training in
All
the
right.
land. Brilliant. Brilliant.
We were able to train 3 more times.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant.
I didn't think of this before, but I do have a ton of skill points to spend now, so why don't I just go ahead and use those? So on Syndrome, everything is continuing to get dumped into light magic. On the Thief, let's see here, Dagger is already where it needs to be to become a Grandmaster. I think I'm going to take Perception up to the Master Ring, because that is what she can learn it at. Eventually, though, and I think we're at that point now, I'm just going to start dumping points into Arms Master. On the Paladin, I do have Spirit Magic at the point where it can become mastered. I need to take care of that. He's going to start running into issues with his hit points, I believe, so I might want to start putting points into bodybuilding to get that up to the master level also. And let's go ahead and get him up to Mace Grandmaster. Beyond that... So, unlike the Thief and the Knight, dumping points into Arms Master isn't really a good use of his skill points. It doesn't add enough benefit. I think that he might be better off dumping all of his remaining points into the Mace. Yeah, so why don't I go ahead and start doing that. On the Knight... Now, first off, I'm going to just get Spear and Sword up to rank 10 so that I can become a Grandmaster in both of those. Plate Master, I don't believe that she needs any additional there. 57 recovery time is without buffs. So with buffs, she'll be at the minimum possible recovery time. So we don't really care about getting Plate up to Grandmaster. She should also start putting points into bodybuilding, but I'm only going to put that up to rank 7, and I'll leave it there. Beyond that, I haven't yet broken any items of the highest tier yet, so I'm not sure if she can repair them or not. But for now, I'm fine just leaving her a repair item master. Arms master is where we're going to be dumping all of her points going forward, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and start that now. Okay. Let's see. It is Sunday once again, so same thing. We'll teleport back to Castle Harpendale.
Traveling today? Coach Lee. Do you think it's safe?
Okay. Once again, we're going to start off with Hour of Power. And I'm going to go ahead and put Regeneration on Syndrome at least. Still conscious, that's all that we needed out of that.
Ow! I can't believe it!
Okay, and I believe that's the last enemy down here. Okay, so that is our third night win, I believe. 3 Night Arena victories. So 2 more, and the Knight will be able to be promoted to Champion. Let's see. Well, I will head back to Celeste again. So let's see. We're currently level 31. This is the wrong direction. Again, wrong direction. 3rd time's the charm.
Fine armor for sale. I hope I have been of service.
Can I help you find something? A hex on you, skinflint.
Isn't that
Best training in brilliant.
Wow, okay.
Brilliant.
We still oh, wow. Okay, everything's broken on him.
good as new?
Now, I'm not doing it this playthrough, but oftentimes when I'm just doing a playthrough on my own, once I have item repair up to Grandmaster, I go ahead and use a save editor to just give it to everybody so that I don't have to swap equipment like that to repair it.
Fixed.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so those were some nice pickups there. These gauntlets will recover spell points over time. Do I need that more? Now, neither one of my casters is really using a ton of mana right now, so I will just end up giving that to the Paladin, I think. Yeah, I'd rather have him recovering spell points than life. Okay. Well, we trained another 3 levels, so might as well continue with my training. I believe everything was going into Arms Master, Thief, Mace, Paladin, and Arms Master of the Knight. So I'm going to head back to Harmondale.
Swing today? The coach leaves right away.
Let's go!
So that there is a Manticore, and I don't ever remember seeing a Manticore in Might and Magic 7. Didn't last very long, but I wonder if that's an enemy you can only fight in the arena.
Too easy.
You have Queen of the Dead, so that's probably going to cause us some damage from her Pain Reflection spell.
Too easy.
Got that bad mamma jamma.
Pretty sure that the male elf is the only person that ever says that. This is making me regret not buying the Dispel Magic spell.
Is that supposed to hurt? Ow! Ow!
Ow! Ow! Ow! Could be worse. Ow! Ow! He's toast.
Okay, so that there was, I believe, the Dragon Breath spell, which just tore our party apart. But, you know, we eked out a win, so I'll take it. Only have one more trip back, although since everybody's dead, we're going to have to actually take the carriage. Which puts us on a Monday. So I think that after I get the party healed up, I will call this one here, and then pick it up next time when I do one last arena challenge, and then proceed on to Avonlea.
You need medical attention. Take care.
So thanks for viewing, and I'll see you next episode.